Now on WRDE Coast TV.
First responders at the scene of a crash in Bethany Beach on Saturday. Details from the Rehoboth Beach Volunteer Fire Company.
20 of the 35 abandoned dogs found in the Lewis home are now looking for their forever home.
A home fire in Laurel on Saturday. Details from first responders.
Well, we saw another hot day to end the weekend here along the coast, and now our eyes turn to some stormy weather to start the week. The details coming up in just a few moments.
From the beaches to the bay, coverage you can count on. WRDE Coast TV, your local news at 6 starts right now.
Good evening, I'm Britt Leone. Welcome to Coast TV News at 6. We're starting tonight with an update on the 35 dogs that were found living in deplorable conditions in a home in Lewis earlier this week. The good news is that 20 abandoned dogs got a chance at new life, up for adoption by the Brandywine Valley SPCA today. Sometimes we're reminded that even the worst situation can bring forth a good one. Coast TV's Carmen Holland shows us that no matter the breed, every dog has its day.
A line wrapped around the Brandywine Aftercare Center Sunday morning, all for the love of man's best friend.
Those poor little dogs deserve to have a good home, and I'm going to bring one home, and it's going to have a great home.
This past week, 35 dogs were discovered abandoned and in need of help in a house in Lewis. They were rescued, and now 20 of those dogs are up for adoption.
A line out here already at 6:30 this morning. I did poll the adopters outside, and they are all Delaware adopters, so they are coming from our local community.
Karen Monzone and her family wanted to help when they heard about the dogs in need.
Following the story since Thursday, and I was waiting for the opportunity to help one of them. And I'm here today to get my birthday gift.
These 20 dogs up for adoption aren't just cute, but they have cute names, like Jalen Hurts and Brandon Graham, all affectionately named for Eagles players. Names to give love to dogs that may have been forgotten, but the hope is that they will now get the homes they deserve.
It's not about the breed. People are sometimes just looking for breeds, and all the dogs are very special. Once you give them the opportunity, you're happy and the dogs are happy.
My wish is that every one of them makes that connection, that eye contact with their new mom or dad, and that they never, ever, ever have to suffer anything again.
And if you ask anyone who came to adopt, the need is mutual.
They really need to be loved, and I can't wait to get mine home and love it. I love dogs.
Although all the dogs from the case have been adopted, the Brandywine Rescue Center wants to remind people that there are still plenty of puppies and dogs waiting to get their forever home. In Georgetown, I'm Carmen Holland, Coast TV News.
The man who was taking care of those dogs spoke with Coast TV News earlier this week and claimed he tried to get them help. Neighbors say the dogs could be seen wandering around the neighborhood alone, with some escaping through a broken window of the house. The Office of Animal Welfare is expecting an update on criminal charges against that owner of those dogs on Monday. The Rehoboth Beach Volunteer Fire Company was on the scene of a head-on crash that happened Saturday, August 12th. This was around 12:45 p.m. in Bethany Beach. The fire company says it happened on Coastal Highway and Inlet Drive. You can see right there that head-on collision really damaged that car. The fire company reports that people were trapped in two cars. After first responders got the people out who were trapped, they were taken to BB Medical Center by ambulances, and one person was taken to Christiana Hospital from Delaware State Police helicopter. The fire company says Route 1 southbound was closed for about an hour and northbound was merged to one lane in the area of the crash. The Laurel Fire Department says there was a house fire on Saturday. The department says the fire happened at a home on Line Road. It reports people were trapped in the home. The department says there were no injuries, thankfully, and that Good Samaritans actually helped those people out of the house before first responders arrived. We're moving on to weather now, taking a live look into Rehoboth Beach. It looks like an absolutely gorgeous evening. Our first alert meteorologist, Alex Seymour, joins us now with a look at our weather. Good evening, Alex.
Good evening, Britt. Well, yeah, it certainly is a gorgeous evening across Delmarva. We've seen some fantastic weather over the weekend, unfortunately, and that is going to take a turn for the worse as we head into the start of the work week. We actually do have first alert days for Monday and Tuesday with a risk of some severe weather. We're under a level 2 out of 5 risk for that severe weather. I have more on that severe weather risk coming up in a few minutes during main weather. But first, we're going to talk about the weather for this evening. It's looking fantastic out the door this evening. Rehoboth Beach, we're sitting at 81 degrees. If the camera would pop up for me, well, you'd see the boardwalk, you'd see the gorgeous conditions that we're enjoying outside. Temps all across the region in the 80s to low 90s. Skies are clear, and really, that's going to continue to be the case for the next several hours. So our grilling forecast for this evening, temps staying in the 70s and 80s through 8 p.m. with those mainly clear skies.
Thank you, Alex. President Joe Biden is certainly enjoying this beautiful day in Rehoboth Beach. You can see him enjoying the day riding his bicycle. The White House press says he was cycling around 9:30 a.m. this morning at Gordon's Pond Trail wearing a gray Delaware Blue Hens t-shirt. The White House press reported people shouted questions at him asking if he was going to Maui, Hawaii, which is dealing with those devastating wildfires. Press says he didn't respond, but he did say, "How are ya?" to a small crowd of people cheering as he was cycling. The Dover Police Department is investigating a robbery at a Wawa in Dover Saturday night that they say happened because of road rage. Police say that victims were driving eastbound on Forest Avenue when pulling into a parking lot. Police say they were approached by a man with a bat who believed he was cut off by one of the victims on the road. He then shattered the passenger side window of the car, giving the passenger some minor injuries. Police say 2 women approached the car and ordered the driver out of the car, demanding he turn over some money. The victim didn't initially comply, but was forced to go to the ATM at Wawa and withdraw money, turning it over to one of the women. The suspects then left in a black Ford F-150 that was in the Wawa parking lot. Recovery efforts continue on Maui, where the death toll has now reached at least 93 after this week's wildfires. The National Fire Protection Association says that fire is now the fifth deadliest wildfire in U.S. history. Right now, crews are working to identify victims, with fears that the death toll could rise even more as they dig through the rubble. Mike Valerio is on Maui with the latest.
This is the largest natural disaster we've ever experienced. It's going to take an incredible amount of time to recover from.
Hawaii Governor Josh Green speaking on the recovery efforts in what is now the deadliest U.S. wildfire in over 100 years. As of Saturday night, crews have searched only about 3% of the fire zone, and police are urging those with missing family members to contact authorities.
The remains we're finding is through a fire that melted metal. We have to do rapid DNA to identify them.
Also on Saturday, the governor, along with FEMA and other federal officials, toured some of the devastation, including the historic town of Lahaina, which burned to the ground.
We saw a group of cars near the ocean, and it's quite clear that the occupants of those cars probably fled into the ocean. We are in a period of mourning and loss as we search for more people who are still unaccounted for.
Many Maui residents say they didn't receive any official warnings before it was too late. State officials acknowledge none of Maui's 80 outdoor warning sirens were activated during the fires. Hawaii's Attorney General says her office will now lead a review of the officials' response.
Please understand that we come at this like an ohana, because it's going to be, in the short term, heartbreaking. In the long term, people are going to need mental health care services. In the very long term, we'll rebuild together.
On Maui, I'm Mike Valerio reporting.
There's more to cover tonight on Coast TV News at 6. Protection from the West Nile virus found here in the first state. What you can do to stay safe. Delaware students lagging behind. What the state says it's doing to help students catch up. And concerns about an iconic lighthouse off the Lewis coast. What the U.S. Army Corps is doing to find solutions. That's next. We're right back after this.
Experience the thrill of the race with Post Time with Heather Vitale, only on the Delmarva Sports Network. From the energetic sprints at Ocean Downs to the hard racing action at Bally's Dover, all the way to the vibrant atmosphere of Harrington Raceway, we bring you the true pulse of harness racing. Sunday mornings at 8 and 11:30 on DSN, DelmarvaSportsNetwork.com, or on the DSN app. Post Time on Delmarva Sports Network.
Est-ce que vous connaissez visiter docteur régulièrement capable d'aider vous avec conditions santé? comme tension, sucre, ça relève diabète là.
On est capable de prendre avantage de dépistage important tant que le cancer capable de de détection et de traitement bonheur.
Docteur primaire capable d'arrêter à jour avec tout vaccin. C'est pour nous contrôler la santé et empêcher maladies sérieuses avant de commencer. Après trop de temps, quitter Community Behavioral Health et aider aux jeunes docteur famille et puis prendre première étape pour une plus bonne santé.
Oh, they're out there by the millions. And spiders, crickets, and ants are always looking for a place to call home. Look, up ahead is your home. And to them, it looks like the perfect place to settle in. Call Braziers, and our expert technicians will establish a defensive barrier around your home that will keep out the riffraff. Our premium protection plan is guaranteed to keep spiders, crickets, and ants from moving into your home for a full year. Call Braziers Pest Control today and say goodbye to unwanted guests.
Pulling up to a great-looking home is nice. Curb appeal is important. But here on the coast, even more important is dock appeal. At T&G Builders, if you can dream it, we can create it. For uncompromising quality, contact T&G Builders to design and build your coastal dream home. Over 30 years of integrity, empathy, and love. T&G Builders, the sign of quality. Visit us online at tg-builders.com.
Hey, are you the bath guy? Are you licensed and insured? I believe you're looking for us.
At Peninsula Bath, we're your local pros for bathroom remodeling, and that's it. Top quality, customer focus, and competitively priced. Ask about our free shower door upgrade and our neediest bathroom contest.
Thank you, Peninsula Bath.
There are concerns about an iconic lighthouse off the Lewis coast. It's caught the attention of the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers. The bed of rock the harbor of refuge lighthouse sits on, it's also extremely important for protecting that area from storms. Well, a routine inspection turned up some problems with the stability of the breakwater. The U.S. Army Corps is actively working on finding solutions to these issues.
You know, people see the lighthouse from the ferry going across the Cape May or the other way. But it is an extremely deep hole there, and it causes a lot of structural and stability issues. And that's the stuff people can't see beneath the water. And that's kind of what we're in the middle of working towards and analyzing that, and there'll be more to follow on it.
The U.S. Army Corps of Engineers is in the process of creating a maintenance report to assess exactly what kind of work will be done and the cost. We're expecting an update to come soon. Still ahead on Coast TV News at 6, Delaware students lagging behind, what the state says it's doing to help those students catch up.
Well, storms are on the way to the coast to start the week. I'll time out the arrival of those storms coming up just after the break.
Summer has arrived, and Rudy Marine is offering discounts along with closeouts and leftover deals on all boats in stock. Bentley Pontoons, Sunchaser, Jono Cruisers. Come to Rudy Marine now, because once they're gone, they're gone. Rudy Marine, where family boating begins.
Turn your vision into a reality with Capstone Homes Design Center, bringing personalization, luxury, and quality all into one location, where you'll meet with our certified design consultant that'll show you exactly what you're choosing, so you can make the best choice for you when designing your new home. From first home to vacation houses, we build and design homes for everyone. Set up your appointment now and design your dream home today at Capstone Homes.
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Sodell Concepts. Today we're at Thompson Island Brewing Company in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware. Come check us out. Located in the Rehoboth Gateway next to Blue Coast Rehoboth, Thompson Island will follow the Sodell tradition of serving beautiful, simple food that will pair perfectly with our fresh homemade beer. Thompson Island is a perfect place to have dinner with your family, enjoy happy hour with friends at the bar, or spend a day in the beer garden playing bocce ball and ping pong. Thompson Island Brewing Company in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware, open 7 days a week. See you soon.
Sam Calagione from Dogfish Head here, inviting you to join us in downtown Rehoboth Beach at our brew pub, Brewings and Eats, and at our seafood and cocktail spot, Chesapeake and Maine. Grab a brew pub exclusive on the patio and indulge in a wood-fired burger or pizza, or enjoy an inventive cocktail with fresh seafood from our raw bar. Come visit Dogfish Head in downtown Rehoboth Beach. Cheers.
Please listen carefully. Some roofing manufacturers have produced and sold defective shingles. They're not required to notify the consumer. If your roof was installed between 1999 and 2008 and you're experiencing shingle damages or premature shingle failure, give Morse Roofing a call to see if you qualify for a new roofing system with very little out-of-pocket expense. Don't wait. Call Morse Roofing now at 302-663-0042. There's good, there's better, then there's Morse.
Summer is here, and Rudy Marine is offering huge discounts on the largest selection of top-quality boats in stock. We carry a massive Yamaha engine inventory ready for immediate delivery. Come to Rudy Marine now, because once they're gone, they're gone. Rudy Marine, where family boating begins.
Well, I hope you were able to get outside and enjoy some of the fantastic weather that we enjoyed throughout the weekend, because some stormy weather is on the way as we start the week ahead. Take a look at this. We do have a level 2 out of 5 on the severe weather risk index tomorrow. That is a slight risk of severe weather. What that means is we have an isolated chance of some tornadoes tomorrow evening, large hail, gusts upwards of 60 miles per hour, and even some flash flooding. That makes it a first alert day for tomorrow, and it's not just tomorrow. Unfortunately, we do have another slight risk of severe weather, a level 2 out of 5 on Tuesday. For Tuesday PM, pretty much all of Delmarva is in that yellow shading, which is that slight risk of severe weather. A little bit lower than the risk that we're seeing tomorrow. It's a little bit higher up in that level 2 out of 5 category, but still a gust upwards of 60 miles per hour will be possible, along with some flash flooding, and can't completely rule out an isolated tornado. So you certainly want to make sure you're staying weather aware tomorrow. Use that QR code down there in the bottom corner of the screen. If you don't have our Coast TV weather app, be sure to download it. Download our Coast TV weather app. We're going to send you alerts straight to your phone if any severe weather alert is issued. Watches or warnings are issued throughout the daytime hours tomorrow or on Tuesday. We can see on our futurecast, at least this evening into tomorrow morning, we're staying dry. But once we head into the afternoon and evening hours, you saw that one line of storms around 1 to 2 p.m. And we're going to continue with the chance of scattered showers. There's some heavier thunderstorms through 6:30 Monday evening, and that's going to continue into the overnight hours. We do dry out Tuesday morning before another round of storms. This is 5:30 Tuesday p.m. There's another round of those severe thunderstorms. In between the thunderstorm action, it's going to be hot. It's going to be humid over the next couple of days. So certainly just be aware of that. So when we're not seeing the thunderstorms, well, make sure you're staying hydrated. Make sure you're finding ways to stay cool. We do completely clear out finally by Wednesday morning, and then we stay pretty quiet for the rest of the week. Our Paul Davis Restoration and Home Remodeling 7-day forecast shows once we get past the 2 first alert days, Monday and Tuesday, we're seeing sunshine through next weekend with highs in the 80s and 90s.
Good to know. Thank you, Alex. A reminder, you can hear Coast TV news and weather updates throughout the day on our family of radio stations. That's Coast Country 103.9 and 106.3 FM, on 93.5 The Beach, and on Big 107.7. The school year is coming up, and the Delaware Department of Education has released some concerning news. According to statewide assessment results from last year, students in the first state here are still lagging behind. Only 40% of kids in 3rd to 8th grade scored at or above the expected proficiency level in language arts. It's even more grim in math, where just 32% of kids hit the mark. For high school students, the state uses SAT scores as their major metric, where 44% of students are proficient in reading, 42% on their essays, and just 23% proficient in math. Secretary of Education Mark Holodick says the state is increasing investments in early learning, teacher training, and approving higher teacher salaries to try to help improve this. Still to come on Coast TV News at 6. Flying to tropical destinations, where Avello Airlines can soon take you after an upcoming service expansion. That's next, when we're back after this break.
Now at Hardee's, 2 hand-breaded chicken tender wraps are only $5. Choose one of 5 flavors for endless combinations, including new Nashville Hot. 2 wraps, just $5. Hardee's, goodness in the making. Get exclusive offers on the Hardee's app.
We just bought our first home. Sure, there's a lot to fix and money's tight, but thanks to my husband, we're keeping our spirits high and all our costs low. Because with him, the glass is always half full. Babe, got it. Even if it's leaking.
You're always there for them.
Of course.
And we're always here for you. Food Lion, here for every moment.
Delmarva homeowners know metal roofs are strong protection for their homes. With increasingly wild weather patterns, aluminum shingles are more reliable, energy efficient, and warranted to withstand hurricane-strength winds. As Delmarva's exclusive Permalock dealer, Delmarva Metal Roofing gives you a lifetime warranty on materials and workmanship. This week only, spring into savings with 0% down and $1,000 off your new roof. Delmarva Metal Roofing, Delmarva's lifetime roofing solution.
Please listen carefully. Some roofing manufacturers have produced and sold defective shingles. They're not required to notify the consumer. If your roof was installed between 1999 and 2008 and you're experiencing shingle damages or premature shingle failure, give Morse Roofing a call to see if you qualify for a new roofing system with very little out-of-pocket expense. Don't wait. Call Morse Roofing now at 302-663-0042. There's good, there's better, then there's Morse.
Smart shades set the vibe. Protection from the sun. Party vibes. Relaxed in bed. Cozy vibes. Lower energy bills. Energy savings vibes. Smart shades do the work for you, making it easier to create the right vibe. Book your free consultation today at budgetblinds.com.
Make dinner good tonight with Hardee's new chicken tender platters. Crunchy, juicy tenders all dipped in buttermilk and hand-breaded. With a thick slice of garlicky Texas toast, seasoned crinkle fries, slaw, and choice of sauce. Hardee's, goodness in the making.
Flights from Wilmington to Puerto Rico are coming this fall. Earlier this week, Avelo Airlines announced new service to San Juan from the Wilmington airport and also announced a new route to Sarasota, Florida. It's the first time service has been offered outside the continental U.S. from that airport.
Well, I think that's certainly the initial attraction, hopefully for our customers, convenience, speed, ease. But I also would like to believe and hope that it is the incredible soul of service that our crew members continue to extend to our customers and a great reliability record.
The new flights to San Juan and Sarasota will start in November, making 15 destinations nonstop from the Wilmington airport. Coming up on Coast TV News at 6, the West Nile virus found here in Delaware. What are the best ways to protect yourself against the virus? We're back with an answer to that question after this break.
The world's #1 selling farm tractor. Easy to operate and more powerful than your average tractor. Mahindra tractors. Push more, pull more, lift more. With more torque and lower engine maintenance, Mahindra tractors are rugged and tough. We know how much you love your land, so we want you to love your tractor. Get your next Mahindra tractor today. Southern States of Milford, improving farming and improving life. Rooted since 1948.
My family story has been linked to farming for 10 generations. We've grown the business to support our families and help feed Delmarva. But this isn't a factory farm. No, not at all. We live here, we work here, we play here, and we will stay here and stay true to our farm family roots.
This farm is our legacy. I take great pride in knowing that my children and grandchildren will continue raising chickens right where they grew up.
Delmarva's Chicken Community, growing for 100 years.
At One Fish, Two Fish and Bahamas Crab Shack, we believe there is nothing better than fresh seafood. We work with local watermen to provide you with the freshest seafood possible. Made to order, hand-breaded, 100% satisfaction guaranteed. Straight from the dock to your table. Individually hand-weighed crabs guaranteed fat and fresh. Visit us in Salisbury or Fenwick Island and see why the locals are raving about One Fish, Two Fish and Bahamas Crab Shack.
When you're planning your next building, think Brendan T. Warfel. From custom homes to commercial projects, excellence comes standard. Brendan T. Warfel has the experience to bring it to life.
I build every home as if my family's going to live in it. If my name's going on it, it's going to be done right. I guarantee it.
Hi, I'm Maria. Your special day you've always dreamed of starts with us here at Sandals Bridal and Formal Wear. providing an intimate, elegant, and comfortable boutique experience carrying all bridal styles with free appointments and VIP champagne treatment included. We cater to women and men of all sizes for any occasion. Unmatched quality with a wide range of budget and style. Let us make your dream come true. Sandals, bridal, and formal wear.
The West Nile virus has been found here in Delaware. It was discovered in a Sentinel chicken station upstate. The best way to prevent getting bitten by a mosquito in the first place is to use insect repellent anytime you go outside, but not everybody follows this advice.
Usually I don't worry about the mosquitoes until they start biting me, so if they do, then I'll try to break out some bug spray, but usually at that point it's too late.
Delaware health officials remind us there is no vaccine or treatment for the West Nile virus, so prevention really is key. If you develop any symptoms after you're bitten by a mosquito, contact your doctor immediately. Coast TV News at 6 will be right back after this break.
We do not take any down payment. You don't pay until the job is done. Protect your home even further by taking advantage of our lifetime labor warranty. Coastal Home Roofing, Delmarva's roofing and siding experts.
Spark your senses at the Spice and Tea Exchange in Rehoboth Beach. Food lovers, home chefs, and tea enthusiasts rejoice. Smell and sample your way through hundreds of exotic spices and teas from around the world. Our signature blends and rubs are hand-mixed daily to ensure the highest quality and freshness. Talk to our tea experts and learn the wellness benefits of drinking fresh, loose-leaf premium teas. Find a tasteful gift for that special someone or join us for an in-store cooking demo. Find your way to flavor at the Spice and Tea Exchange on the Avenue in Rehoboth Beach. Sister locations in Annapolis, Maryland, and Old Town Alexandria, Virginia.
We'll do the whole carpet in the whole house for $5.
Wait.
You didn't even know how to do this. I thought you did.
We are family owned and operated, but I don't think either of you are ready to install yet. At Matt the Carpet Guy, we have the best vinyl plank and carpet in stock, bringing our showroom to you so you can feel confident in the carpet you choose. Matt the Carpet Guy, flooring done right.
Turn your vision into a reality with Capstone Homes Design Center, bringing personalization, luxury, and quality all into one location, where you'll meet with our certified design consultant that'll show you exactly what you're choosing, so you can make the best choice for you when designing your new home. From first home to vacation houses, we build and design homes for everyone. Set up your appointment now and design your dream home today at Capstone Homes.
Windsor Teak Furniture, Fenwick Island offers the world's best outdoor extension tables with 10 different versions in stock. Tables come with 2 built-in butterfly leaves that could create 3 different sized tables and allows you to open and close in 10 seconds. Tables starting at 66 inches up to 138 inches long and could seat from 6 to 16 people. We have a table for you. Drop by our showroom and smell the teak, or check us out at windsorteakfurniture.com, and remember, teak lasts a lifetime.
Schedule a free, immediate estimate with our team by visiting our website or giving us a call at 866-976-5462. Coastal Home Roofing, Delmarva's roofing and siding experts.
Well, be sure to get outside and enjoy this gorgeous weather that we're seeing out the door this evening. Our tunnel and razor camera at the Lewis Yacht Club. Clear blue skies, still people out there enjoying the great weather this evening. Even some people there in the Delaware Bay at this hour. Temp sitting right around 83 degrees in Lewis. We're going to stay in the 80s for the next couple of hours before falling into the low 70s overnight. Then we have first alert days for Monday and Tuesday. We're looking at severe weather tomorrow afternoon and evening, and then again Tuesday afternoon and evening. So make sure you're staying weather aware throughout the daytime hours each of those days. You could see some severe weather in the form of damaging wind gusts and isolated tornadoes. So make sure you're staying weather aware, but then take a look at that. Once we get past Monday and Tuesday, the sunshine returns, and we're in the 80s and 90s through the middle of the following week.
Thanks for joining us here for Coast TV News at 6. For more news on local weather, download our Coast TV News app. But be sure to join us again tonight at 11. Until then, have a great night.